Your words literally reconstruct your brain. Well, this is something that is not new. Most of us know, for example, how the loving words of a mother for her child when the child doesn't feel well, or if he's scraped his knee or his elbow, or if he's sick, how the child reacts to that. The love and the language, the frequency, the tenderness of the speech, of course, make the person feel better. This is on Humans Are Free by Alexander Light. The words you choose to use can literally change your brain. Dr. Andrew Newberg, a neuroscientist at Thomas Jefferson University, and Mark Robert Waldman, a communications expert, collaborated on the book Words Can Change Your Brain. And in it they say a single word has the power to influence the expression of genes that regulate physical and emotional stress. When we use words filled with positivity like love and peace, we can alter how our brain functions by increasing cognitive reasoning and strengthening areas of our frontal lobes. Using positive words more often than negative ones can kickstart the motivational centers of the brain, propelling them into action. On the opposite end of the spectrum, when we use negative words, we are preventing certain neurochemicals from being produced, which contribute to stress management. Each and every one of us are initially hardwired to worry. It's how our primal brain protects us from dangerous situations for survival. So when we allow negative words and concepts into our thoughts, we are increasing the activity in our brain's fear center, the amygdala, and causing stress-producing hormones to flood our system. These hormones and neurotransmitters interpret and interrupt the logic and reasoning process in the brain and inhibit normal functionality. Kindly support my Patreon account since YouTube has again demonetized my YouTube channel. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below. Newberg and Waldman write, angry words send alarming messages to the brain, and they partially shut down the logic and reasoning centers located in the frontal lobes. An excerpt from their piece of their book tells us how using the right words can literally change our reality. They said by holding a positive and optimistic word in your mind, you stimulate frontal lobe activity. This area includes specific language centers that connect directly to the motor cortex responsible for moving you into action. And as our research has shown, the longer you concentrate on positive words, the more you begin to affect other areas of the brain. Functions in the parietal lobe start to change, which changes your perception of yourself and the people you interact with. A positive view of yourself will bias you towards seeing the good in others, whereas a negative self-image will include you towards suspicion and doubt. And over time, the structure of your thalamus will also change in response to your conscious words, thoughts, and feelings, and we believe that the thalamic changes affect the way in which you perceive reality, they said. A study done by Positive Psychology further elaborates on the effects of using positive words. A group of adults aged 35 to 54 were given a nightly task of writing down 3 things that went well for them that day, including an explanation of why. The following 3 months showed their degrees of happiness continued to rise and their feelings of depression continued to decline. By focusing and reflecting on positive ideas and emotions, we can improve our overall well-being and increase functionality of our brain. What words do you choose to focus your energy on? If you notice your life is not exactly peachy, try carrying a journal with you to keep track of how often you use negative words. You may be surprised to find how simple the solution to a better life really is. Change your words and change your life. I guess you can call it the self-fulfilling prophecy. This is by Raven Fawn, guest author on Humans Are Free, and obviously I believe this is exactly so. So we have to be careful which words we use. because they affect us, obviously, not only our brain, but I would venture to say the whole body and our health. Thank you for your support. Please leave your comments.